It's an honor for me to welcome you. This is the 88th annual meeting for Irwin EMC, and it's an honor for me to be here today to welcome all of you. So, as chairman of the board of directors, I will now call this meeting to order. Article 2, Section 4 of the bylaws provide that if at least 150 members are present at this meeting, then we have a quorum and may conduct business. Let the minutes reflect that 756 members have registered, so accordingly, we have a quorum. At this time, I'd like to welcome Lane Highland. Lane, if you'll come up. Lane's going to do our invocation, and then Lane will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you, Lane.
All right, there it is. Dear Lord, thank you for letting us all be here today, and thank you for blessing the EMC as much as you have. Dear Lord, please just bless all the workers. Please just keep all the linemen safe. In Jesus' holy name, amen.
Amen. Lead us to
Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Lane. It's always a pleasure for me to see young people involved, and I will say that about Irwin EMC. Our co-op has a lot of interest in our young people in our communities that we serve. So, Lane, we appreciate you coming today and do the invocation and the pledge for us. And by the way, I'll give Wanda a little credit there. That's her grandson. Wanda serves on our board, so that's her grandson. All right, Scott, at this time, I'm going to turn the program over to Scott Anderson. He is our president and CEO. Thank you, Scott.
I want to thank everybody for being here today, and I want to start off by introducing our directors to you. Tell you a little bit about our directors. They are members just like you are. They serve in the same neighborhoods that you work and serve in the same neighborhoods that you do. We have a representation from the counties throughout the service territory, and they're voted in, as we've experienced today, by the membership. At this time, I would like to recognize the men and the women that represent you. We have Miss Betty Metz, which is our board chair. Miss Betty represents Berrien County, and she's been 13 years. She's been with us for 13 years. We have Mr. Phil Gilley, which is the vice chair. Mr. Phil is a representative of Turner County. And Mr. Phil's been with us for 14 years. Miss Wanda McCurdy serves as secretary treasurer. She represents Irwin County, and she's been with us for 3 years. Mr. Keith Barnett, he represents Turner County. Mr. Keith's been with us for 9 years. Mr. Glenn Griffin, he represents Tift County. Mr. Glenn's been with us for 4 years. Mr. Wayne Huggins, he represents Ben Hill County, been serving for 2 years. Mr. Eddie Mackey, he's Wilcox County, and he's been serving for 7 years. Mr. Ira Tucker, it's Irwin County. Mr. Ira's been with us for 2 years. And Mr. Donald Wiggins, he's not with us right now. Mr. Donald has retired this year. But Mr. Donald, he represented Ben Hill County, and he had been with us for 36 long years. So Mr. Donald had a long time here with us. As far as ownership, many of you may not know, but each one of you is a member. You are, you have ownership of Irwin EMC, and we appreciate you being here today. I want to mention our employees. A lot of times we take the provision of electricity when we're sitting in our home for granted, but we got a dedicated team of employees. You've seen most all of them out here in the parking lot today, and they work day and night to see that your needs are met, and I just wouldn't want to go through this meeting without recognizing them. As far as the financials, I'm pleased to report that Irwin EMC is in good financial standing. We have close to $160 million in assets and over $40 million in member equity ownership. While our priority remains to provide you with electricity, and that's our number one priority, Back in 2021, we partnered with Connects on Connect, and we have built out a fiber network. Today, over 3,000 consumers, Irwin EMC, take service from that fiber internet provided by Connect, and we are 100% built out. So every consumer now has the ability to have fiber internet to their home. And with that, I want to thank you for coming today. Thank you for your coming here and supporting the business of the co-op. And I'd now like to turn this over to Mr. Matthew Lawrence.
Thanks, Scott. All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to now call the business session of the 2025 members meeting of the Irwin EMC to order. Thank you, Hope, for printing these so big I don't have to use my reading glasses. The board of directors has asked me to preside over the business session, and I'm happy to do so. As Ms. Metz reported earlier, we had 756 members register for the meeting during the drive-through process. As part of the registration process, members are asked to sign an acknowledgement card to give approval for the formal matters that need to be taken care of. We have the signed acknowledgement cards and approval. I don't have the numbers for those yet, but we will have those to approve the business items we're going to discuss here in a few minutes. And there are some cards that were not signed for in approval. I don't have those numbers, but we will provide those shortly. Nevertheless, because we have a quorum and a majority of members indicating approval for our business items, the minutes will reflect the approval of each of the items on the agenda. First, the bylaws require that the cooperative send out a notice of the meeting. This notice was duly and properly sent in accordance with Article 2, Section 3 of the bylaws through first class mailing to 7,760 members, as certified by Gail Hartman, production manager for Georgia Magazine. The next item on the agenda is the minutes of the 2024 annual meeting. A draft of the minutes was printed in the Georgia Magazine that was mailed to all members on October 21st. We had no corrections indicated on the acknowledgement cards, so the minutes are approved as presented. It is now time on the agenda to receive the report of the Credentials and Nominating Committee. Irwin EMC's bylaws, Article 3, Section 5, provides two ways for candidates for the board of directors to be nominated. The first way is to be nominated by the Credentials and Nominating Committee, which meets on the third Tuesday in September. The second way is by written petition signed by at least 15 members submitted to the cooperative before or on the Friday immediately following the third Tuesday of September. The committee's report was also printed in the Georgia Magazine, and the committee nominated from Ben Hill County, Mr. David Evans and Mrs. Leah Phillips. From Irwin County, Ms. Wanda McCurdy and no one. And from Turner County, Mr. Keith Barnett. Ms. Wanda McCurdy, the cooperative secretary, has certified to me that the cooperative did not receive any nominating petitions this year. Article 2, Section 5 of the bylaws provides that if there is no opposition for a seat on the board of directors, that the vote may be made by acclamation. Consequently, having only one nominee each for Irwin and Turner counties and approval of the majority of members in attendance at today's registration, I will ask that the minutes of this meeting reflect that the members have elected Mrs. McCurdy and Mr. Barnett to serve as directors for another 3-year term. Voting for the director from Ben Hill County was done by secret ballot, and the Elections Committee is currently counting those votes, and we will update you on the results once that director is confirmed. To our knowledge, there is no unfinished business from last year's meeting. Is there anyone who has any new business to present at this time before we close the business session and go on to the reason that you're here, the prize drawings? All right, are there any reports from officers, directors, or committees? Hearing none, unless there is an objection, I will declare the 2025 annual meeting of the members of Irwin EMC adjourned. We are hereby adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
start with, what we'll do is we've got a grand prize. Gresco has donated a 4,500 watt generator for us, so we'll be drawing a ticket for it first, and then our grand prize will be a $500 grand prize, and then next will be a $300 grand prize, and then next we have a spotlight also donated by Gresco. So we'll take the first four tickets and put them in here. First one will be for the generator. Now we will shake them up, pull a number out or a name out. If by chance they've already tried to pull out any employees, some employees are members also. So we've tried to pull those out. Occasionally we might miss. So if we pull a ticket out and we notice that it's an employee, we'll put it over to the side. We want the consumer themselves to win today, so we'll go on to the next person, okay? So if you see us pull a ticket out, that's what it is. So first we'll draw for the generator, PowerMate PM 4,500 kilowatt portable generator, manual start, donated by Gresco. And all these prizes, you'll have to come up to the front office here in Ocilla to pick up your prize. We'll be also giving out 10 $100 cash prizes, and that'll be greenbacks. So you won't be a card or anything; it'll be cold cash. So we'll do this first. Next will be the $500 grand prize. Next will be the $300 grand prize. Now the spotlight. That takes care of the grand prizes. Put them over to the side. Now start drawing for the $100 cash prizes. Will be James Livingston, Rhonda Snipes, Daryl Ross, Carol Ann Rowe, Paul Bowden, Etheridge John Griffin, Cedar Grove Baptist Church, Mary Lee McDaniel, Benji Giddens. We'll do one more. Last $100 gift is James Kerlock. Then we'll give away the spotlight donated to us by Gresco, one of our material. That belongs to Andrew T. Harper. Next will be the $300 second grand prize. Like I said, that will be three $100 bills. We'll be going to Kenneth Elder. Kenneth Elder. $500 grand prize. Latricia Jones. Latricia Jones. 4,500 watt generator. Martha Sawyer. Martha Sawyer. I think that has All we have to do, is there anything else?
All right, let the minutes reflect that all 756 registrations were in favor of or approved the business on the agenda today. We have a winner for the directorship that was at issue in election. There were a total of 737 votes cast. David Evans had 276 votes cast in his favor. Leah Davis Phillips had 461 votes cast in her favor, making her the winner. There were no void ballots, and I have this certificate here signed by the inspector of the election, which will be put into the minutes. And there being no further business, I guess we are fully adjourned at this point. Thank you.